The Golden Gate, San Francisco. San Francisco is like New York. It's not an island, but it is surrounded by water on 3 sides. San Francisco is like London. It has fog. San Francisco is like Paris. It has fine restaurants and gay life. San Francisco is like Rome. It's built on hills. But San Francisco is really like no other city in America. It is nearly surrounded by water. It has fog, sometimes in the morning and sometimes at night. But mostly it has sunshine, and always it has a cool breeze that averages the temperature in the low 70s. It's called the Gateway to the Orient. It's called America's most cosmopolitan city. It's called America's most interesting city. It's called the buying capital of the West. But mostly, San Francisco is different. The climate, cool and clear, gives its people greater energy. They get outdoors. They motor. They ride outside on the cable cars. And San Francisco people are different. They have a zest for living. They are gregarious. They live on hills. They live on the ocean. They live close together and close to the city they love. San Francisco. They consider a drive across the Golden Gate Bridge or 20 minutes on the freeway to Burlingame as commuting. They eat fish not only on Friday, but the year round. They buy armloads of flowers from street corner stands and tan their skins on rooftop sun decks. So you can see they're neither timid nor hidebound and welcome new ideas. And welcome they did, the News Call Bulletin. Instead of dividing their allegiance and interest between 2 evening newspapers, now everyone talks about what they read in San Francisco's one great evening newspaper, the News Call Bulletin. And since it combines the best of 2 newspapers, the News Call Bulletin does offer more to read and more to talk about. 2 full pages of comics, columns and columns of columnists, action-packed photo page, top women's features, and Sacco sports pages. Now, timing is important, too. Only the News Call Bulletin is on sale and in San Francisco homes with complete stock tables and market reports while the business day is still in progress. In fact, to get today's news today in San Francisco, you have to read the News Call Bulletin. A look at the international clock shows you why. When it's noon in San Francisco, it's 3 o'clock in New York and Washington, 2 p.m. in Chicago, 8 p.m. in London, 9 p.m. in Paris, and 11 p.m. in Moscow. Now, these are things you should know before you spend your budgeted dollars to reach the San Francisco market. Actually, there are more ways to split up your advertising than there are hills in San Francisco or ways to make a martini. There are 2 morning newspapers. There are 4 television stations. There are 18 radio stations and 4 Chinese newspapers. But there is only one way to get San Francisco's undivided attention. The combined evening news Call Bulletin, San Francisco's one great evening newspaper. With the News Call Bulletin, you get total coverage of the evening newspaper audience. In short, every San Francisco evening newspaper reader reads the News Call Bulletin. There is no chance to miss, no chance of reaching the wrong audience or only part of an audience, and little wasteful and expensive distantly scattered circulation. The News Call Bulletin is truly the key to the Golden Gate, concentrating its coverage in San Francisco and the two adjacent counties, Marin and San Mateo, which make up the real San Francisco market. The News Call Bulletin delivers the largest newspaper circulation in the city of San Francisco and in the three-county West Bay market. Just how enthusiastically San Francisco has welcomed and accepted the combined evening News Call Bulletin is evident from the great and still growing circulation picture. More city circulation by far than either morning newspaper. More city and three-county circulation than either morning newspaper. And you can buy more advertising at less cost in the News Call Bulletin than in either morning newspaper. Does it pay off? Well, San Francisco merchants think so. Every day they are placing more and more of their advertising in the News Call Bulletin. Using more ads, larger ads, more frequently than ever before, and in every classification. You get San Francisco's undivided attention in the combined evening News Call Bulletin. San Francisco's one great evening newspaper. Nationally represented by Maloney, Regan, and Schmidt.